Hi guys, this is me Sagar once again from SG Unreal Creation, and sorry guys, I haven't uploaded any videos, tutorial videos since a very long time. And one good news is this, guys, I got married last October, and my job is there. I have to give time to my family, so I didn't have much time, but I will now planning to take out some time from my busy schedule so that I can complete this series as soon as possible. So let's begin into tutorial. Don't waste time. Okay, let's jump into tutorial. So into this video we are going to make a pickup. We already done, I think we already done the pickup. Yes, pick the weapon. Okay, and we can't equip and we can't switch the weapons. So one more thing, actually we just want to make a two weapon system into this tutorial, because three weapon is a little bit complex system, and all the new comers on Unreal Engine, all the beginners, you know, I want people, understand the simple thing. We don't make it complex, because it is a intermediate kind of tutorial, so we make it simple to understand everyone. So okay, mm, let's start it. Okay, we just need to duplicate this variable and make it secondary BP. Name it secondary BP. Okay, we just one more and name current weapon. Current weapon BB. Okay, you name whatever you like. And now we just make some room and take this and put it over here. Okay, and stretch it and unplug this. First of all, we need to check it right now. If you see, we pick unlimited weapons, and that we don't want that. It is picking. If you have more weapon, it will stick on his body, but we stick with two guns. So it will check if primary is valid, it will go over here, get, and get validate, and it will go over here because we already have a primary weapon, so it will give us valid. So and we just, if it is not valid, we just make one valid primary weapon. Okay, so here we just need to copy this whole BP and paste it over here, and if it is not valid and we need to switch something, just take this secondary BP and throw on this variable will and delete this. We don't want secondary as a current weapon. We always want, whenever we pick a first weapon, we want that weapon as a primary and primary weapon as a current weapon. So yes, that's it from here. And now uh, you go into project setting and make two thing. I think I already make to save the my time. Make equip action mapping and give the key whatever you like. I give the E key, and the same thing for switch weapon. Name it, click on this button, action mapping, and name a switch weapon, and I use for Q key to this. So into here, equip, and click and sorry, switch, call the switch weapon. Okay, so into equipping we just check something, if we have a weapon or not. We don't want to, you know, without equipping, without anything, if you don't have, we don't want to fire this pin. So first we check is valid. This one is valid. Control C, Control V. We want two of them. Or if we have primary or if we have secondary, because after this video tutorial video we will going to make a dropping system. So maybe we drop primary and maybe we drop, you know, secondary, so we know that we have at least one of them. So that's why I put or, we have this or we have this. So whatever we have, we need to check it. So make more conditions. So if primary weapon is equal to current weapon, as you know, we already set it over here. Whenever we pick a primary weapon, we just want that weapon as a current weapon because we set it over here. So it will always go true first time. So okay, and when we need one more variable, and for that we just duplicate this enumeration and just name it weapon state, and open this and delete some and name it primary and secondary. Okay, save it, close it, and save all again. And here we need weapon state. Okay, click on this button and E weapon state, click it, and now you can see there is primary and secondary. We use this as a equipping. So get is equals to equals. So if primary weapon is equipped, so we use this as a boolean, you know. If we equip a primary, we just name it primary. We equip the secondary, we name it. If we don't, when we unequip, we just put it, you know, none. So if our weapon is equipped, you know, primary weapon is equipped and it is true, so it will, you know, we need copy this code, this code, this one, copy, Control C, and paste it over here and paste it again. We want to, so put it over primary like this, Control C, Control V. If it is true, we just want to, you know, make this as a current weapon. And if it is true, just go over, this is unequipped socket, so it is okay. Just we unplug this, and here I put a condition, and if it is primary is equipped, so we just need one over here, and that is primary, and do this and plug it over here like this. So this is none, sorry, because it is unequipped socket over here, and here we need primary, and we just switch this socket into equipping socket like this, and unhide all. Then current weapon is this like this. So if it is true, we just need to unequip the primary weapon. Okay, and if it is unequipped, then we need to equip it and set as a primary weapon over here, and set as all current weapon also. So if you want to check it, so now whatever you first whatever the weapon you pick the first, you can equip it like this. Pressing E, equip, unequip, equip, unequip. A secondary weapon is not unequip, equip, because it is not a current weapon. So this is for the first weapon, you know, primary weapon, and we need to copy all this code again and make it for a secondary weapon as well. Just copy this to save over time and save your also. So just delete this and make it like this, and switch it over secondary, and switch this also. Just put it over here like this. It will replace that variable for you. Unreal is very smart, and it will replace it over here like this. And here we need to again change it for secondary. So whenever equip, it will make it secondary. So for now, if it is not current weapon equal to this, we just check this, and we also check from here also. So this will not work for, right now it is not working for secondary. If you try, you can check it, equip only primary weapon, but if you pick secondary weapon, it won't work because we don't complete the full system here. So now it come from here for switching system. So just copy both of this. We need this, we need both of them. So branch, so whenever we press Q, we need to check. What we check is primary is valid, and then after that we just need this state over here. Control C, Control V. Okay, just use, make some room like this. So if primary weapon is valid, and if it is equipped, we equipped it over here, and make it a current weapon. So if it is true, primary weapon equipping is true, so what we gonna do, we gonna switch over weapon. So how we gonna switch over weapon? So if it is true, then first of all we just unswitch, unequip our primary weapon. It will go on your back and quickly equip that secondary weapon. Okay, hope you understand. Like, make like this. Now you understand. So if your primary weapon is equipped, it will automatically unequip that primary weapon, and switch always, sequence always, go from here, then go for here. So first he unequip primary weapon, then he quickly switch, you know equip the secondary weapon. Okay, same thing for, we just do for secondary weapon. So just copy and paste and replace the variables, and replace it over here secondary. Yeah, delete this, And now if it is not valid, we check over here, and if it is false, it is not equipping, and it will also check again over here. So if it is a secondary weapon equipped, is valid, and if it is equipped, it go on true. So we need to first unequip the secondary weapon. So where is the unequip? Here, this is the unequip. So it will go quickly in unequip and then go into equip primary. Okay, that's why I tell you the three weapon system is a little bit more complex than this. So it is easy to understand, not so complex, but if you have any problem, I will show you again like this. Okay, and now for example, if you have this switch is not working perfectly for now, because we need one more condition. For example, if for example I equip this, press E, it will equip it first gun. If I press E, it will equip the first gun, but if I press Q, nothing will happen, because right now we don't equip any gun. If I equip it and press Q, then it will switch that weapons. Did you see? Switching between two weapons. But now for example I equip this secondary weapon and press Q, oh sorry, press E, it will unequip that weapon for you. It is a very dynamic kind system. But right now, for example, if you unequip both weapon and press Q, you want unable to switch it. So what you gonna do? For example, if both weapon is false, both weapons on your back, so it will always go for false, like this. It will go over here. Is valid? Yes, it is valid, because we have both weapon, and but he check over here is primary weapon is equipped, and it will go no, primary weapon is not equipped. It will go over here. It will check is secondary weapon is valid. Our system said yes, it is valid. It will check over here, and it will check is our secondary weapon is equipped. It said no, it's on the back, so it will go over here. That's why it's failed. So what you're gonna do is, it's very simple. Just take this and go plug it over here on equip, or you can make a one, you know custom event, equip switch, name it whatever you like, and over here equip switch. So now our code is completed, and it will work fine. So now when I press E and when I press Q, it will work. Now if I press Q, it will switch back. Okay, everything is work, and perfectly work. So now we have both weapon on back unequip position. So when I press Q, it will equip our current weapon. Always the current weapon first. So equip. Now secondary weapon become a current weapon. So when I press E, it will go back into your unequip, and when I press E again, it will equip that secondary weapon. So now secondary weapon become a current weapon. When I press Q again, so it will become a current weapon. So you can switch between these weapons. So okay, hope you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe my channel if you are new, and please join my FB page also. There's a lot of people like me and very talented peoples over in my Facebook channel. They will help you if you stuck somewhere, and I also help you over there if you join. So Thank you guys. See you soon. Bye bye.